Well, hello everyone. This is Akshay here from just Dramebaaz, and today I'm doing my first ever vlog. Since this is my first vlog, the topic that I've decided to talk about is me. So, where do we start from? Usually there are three aspects in everyone's life, keeping the present as the pretext. We talk about the past, we talk about the present, and then we talk about the future. So, same into my life. Let's go into about the past first. As far as we can go back to class fourth, I guess. That's when I joined my first hostel, and I have been a hostler for 7 years of my life. That is till class 10th, I was a hostler. You know, and these 7 years, I had some of the best years of my life. Till date, because hostels are usually fun. You get to do various things. The so-called cons and stuff. I got to make a lot of new friends at that time. I even made my best friend, which is still there with me till date. You know, but my only regret from this time was that I didn't get to live with my parents. Even when I went back to vacations, back to my hometown in Shimla, I used to stay with my Taya and Taiji because my parents used to live somewhere in my village because we have apple farms and they have to take care of it. So that was my regret that, even in my growing years, never. I have lived with my parents for a long period of time. That was only when in vacations I used to go to my village and meet them. So that was a huge regret that I had from that time and still do. Then came my 11th and 12th. I left my hostel for the last 2 years of my life because I was supposed to do something like IIT or something. Yeah, that's why I left the hostel because my hostel was more centered for NDA and stuff like that. But I did came back to Shimla and joined a convent school named Saint Edward's. And these 2 years were rather normal in my life. I still made new friends, a lot of new friends, the important ones as well. And then there was this new thing called love, which was gathering up the pace in my life. But I always sucked at it. I always sucked at it. I never had a real girlfriend. Yeah, never had a real girlfriend, not even till now. And that's how my love life is supposed to be. And then came my class 12th board exams, which were rather like a, what do you call it? Uh, a straight explosion on the expectations of my parents, something like that. You know, they expected me to be, something like a 90 or 95% student, and that's why they made me do tuitions and whatnot during the three months vacations we had. After our schools get over, schools used to get over by December, and we had our board exams in March. So my parents used to drop me, themselves to the tuition centers. Used to pick me up. They were very hopeful that I would score something around 90 or 95, and I would go into a college like BU, St. Stephen's, and I'll be gathering up the pace in my life. Uh, and then the board results came, and I secured around 70% marks, and that was they couldn't believe it that okay, this person seriously scored 70% marks. And there was a huge ruckus at my home. They were like, you're good for nothing. Yeah, you did this, you made everyone believe that you would score something like 90 or 95, but you still came up with 70. That was so bad of you. And now no college would take you in. You can't do engineering. I was I always wanted to do something like travel journalism or theater. But then that I didn't know which college would take me in, with these percent marks. That's how it goes in today's era, yeah. So I was frantically looking for colleges all around India that that would take me in for these person marks. And my parents were also doing that, and they were looking for some government institution for journalism, and that was basically news journalism or something like that, which I was seriously not interested in. So I refused them, and I told them that I would look for the college on my own. And that's where I found this university, Garden City University. And um, I looked for the courses. They were providing a course in tourism history and journalism, and it caught my eye. So I decided to join this university. And another reason of this decision was that I seriously wanted to leave Shimla. I don't know the reason. No, I do. I do know the reason, but there are many reasons behind it that I can't, tell at this moment in my life. Maybe some other day, but there were reasons untold of that I had to leave Shimla. And that's how I came to Bangalore, started doing this travel journalism course with theatre, and here I am today talking to you guys. And we have done the successful transition of my life from my past to the present, with some things left behind, the important things, some of them, but sorry, they can't be told at this moment. So yeah, present, I'm doing travel journalism and theatre and this page as well, the channel that I'm running. And in the future, I hope all of these to be successful. In the field of travel journalism, I want to do freelancing, and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Freelancing, I love travel, and you know, seriously want to do travel freelancing for the rest of my life. And the main motive which I want to become in my life is to be an actor, and I'm seriously working for that aim every day in my life, and I hope that one day I will see myself there on the screen as an actor, even as a theatre artist, because I do love acting. That's why we have this channel, Just Dramebaaz. We thought of making some short films and stuff. We thought of doing music. We thought of doing vlogs. So we came up with the idea of this channel, and that's how we made it. And now I'm talking to you guys about me. Well, we have, I think, covered everything from past, present to the future, to the to be things, maybe things. Yeah. So, well, that was that about me. Not all things, but I've covered the things which I can tell at this moment of my life to you guys. But still, if you have anything that you want to ask me, you can always do that in the comment section. And I hope you guys liked my vlog, even though there is nothing about me that you will like personally. But yeah, I hope that you liked it. I hope that you will follow our channel from here on, subscribe this channel, and will even spread the word. I'm counting on you for that. And this is Akshay here from Just Dramebaaz. Bidding you goodbye. Have a nice day.